Shabbat Shalom. We'll just give it one more second. I'm speaking only to those of you on the stream, since at the moment we don't have anyone in person, which will make it a little different than usual. I usually take my cues from those that are physically present, but we'll find a way to make it work. I know 9:30 is a little early for many people. I'll just give it one more minute, and because it is nice to start with people in the room, and of course avoid the sound of the door opening and closing as well. Well, why don't we go ahead and begin the discussion as is our normal prelude. So this week is Parashat Noach. It is the story of Noah, famous to so many. And when we get to our selection, that is the focus for this week, we will be focusing on that point in the ark itself. There's so much to talk about with Noah, but in particular, I'd like to try to recapture the emotion, both the stress as well as the relief, the sense of having been saved, but the worry of what comes next, that feeling of being adrift while also knowing that one is secure. Those are the emotions that we're going to be sort of exploring as we go through our section today. But that will come after our normal preliminary sections, which lead us through some of the high points of the preliminary service, as well as the pinnacle of the pre-Amidah as well. Excuse me. To begin, make sure that you are sitting comfortably, whether it be in a comfortable chair that still holds you upright, or whether it be sitting on the floor with legs crossed, or in any other position that you find restful but still attentive. Allow yourself to simply be aware of how you are placed in the world. The feeling of your feet against the floor, of your legs against the chair, and the connection between the two. Allowing yourself to feel all of that anchored securely in your hips, holding the whole lower half of you together. And from your hips rising up is the beautiful pillar of our spine, holding our body upright, allowing us our human posture of dignity, rising up so that we can see over the tall grass, holding all of our body in that upright position. From the spine, our shoulders pull out, and from each, our arms come down through the elbow into our hands. Our hands resting in a comfortable posture, either against our legs, perhaps folded in a lap or against a chest. Not clutched, not tensed, just resting. And above the spine, through the neck, is balanced our head, our skull resting perfectly on the spine as it was designed to do. And there, behind the eyes, we find ourselves, but connected to all parts of ourselves. And as we become aware of all of us, the totality of us, we are aware that we are more than a collection of pieces. The sum of our parts is much greater. We are brought together through that spirit, that breath, that gentle rising and falling, which allows for the transfer of energy through all of our body, allows for the manifestation of ourself. Each morning we give thanks for this beautiful blessing with Elohai Neshama, as we acknowledge, my God, you have granted me a soul, and the soul that you have granted me is pure. As we saw from our reading last week of Bereshit, without this soul, I would be but dirt. With the soul, I am little less than an angel. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenata bi, Shenata bi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Oh my God, oh my God, the soul that you placed in me, that you placed in me, it is pure, it is pure. Elohai, oh my God, Neshama, the soul, Shenata bi, that you placed in me, it is pure, it is pure. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenata bi, Shenata bi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Having acknowledged the awakened soul within us, having become self-aware, we become aware that there are others than ourselves. Reflected in the world around us, we see creation unfolding in every direction. The sun, the moon, and the stars, the trees, the hills, the animals, other human beings of countless diversity. All of the world joins together. All of the world coming with that same animate spirit that brought it into existence, a spirit that is shared in us. As we trace our own self back to its source, grateful for our existence, we encounter the crowd that joins us there, as all of existence points to that same singular beginning. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch Hu. Blessed is the one who spoke, and the world came to be. Blessed is the one. All of the world in its infinite complexity points to the singularity of Source. All of the world in its beautiful construction and design points to the magnificence of the Source. All of the world designed to move in harmony, blended together in perfect balance, points to the goal of the Source. Too often we allow ourselves to fall out of that balance, to drift in the distractions of our own lives, the minutiae and trivialities that pull us away from the harmony and balance of ourself and of the world. Take a moment each day to reconnect to that balance. Just a practice to bring yourself back in tune. Guide yourself mindfully to be in touch with the one who spoke and the world came to be. Blessed is that one. For each of the 4 portions of this phrase, we will breathe in, or hold, or out, and hold in that emptiness. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam Baruch Hu. 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 As you continue to breathe, consider as we inhale and as we exhale, we find the greatest relief from where we stand. We gasp for the next breath. We drink it in greedily, enjoying that sensation of being able to fill. As we exhale, we release the tension within us, that pressure that has built, and allowing it to be expelled. But life and death, the fullness, the emptiness, these are moments of peace that must be also understood and enjoyed. To be full, not to take more, not to need more, not to need to lay down the burden that is within us, but to accept this fullness, this lot, our life, in its entirety. To be at peace, neither struggling to have more, nor struggling to have less. That fullness is precious, and though it may feel full of stress, angst, and worry, it is the fullness that makes our life complete. If one breathes in and out without interruption, one becomes dizzy, losing the sense of self and place in this world. Even the full exhale, that sense of emptiness, if appreciated, becomes a moment of peace. Yes, we will need more. We will breathe in soon, but not yet. Rest between the breaths. Allow that emptiness to also be part of your fullness, your totality, your completeness. The final breath may scare us all. The final breath may terrify us. will work for each new breath. The final breath, too, is part of the gift of the neshama that God gave us, allowing our soul, when its journey is complete, to leave this realm and move to Olam Haba. But for now, we celebrate Olam Hazeh, this world. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam Baruch hu. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam Baruch hu. When all the world sings together, we can hear the beauty that is found in all of creation. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Give praise to Adonai. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol anshama tehalleliyah. Let all that has a neshama give praise. Hallelujah. Kol anshama tehalleliyah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol anshama tehalleliyah. Hallelujah, kol anshama tehalleliyah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. All of that praise and all of that expression of joy and wonder, two simple statements stand at the peak. Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, the source of all that we have wondered at. This is our God. This is the one who called us forth into being. This is the one who called us forth to be B'nai Yisrael, to be Yehudim, to be the Jews that we are. This is the relationship that our ancestors have cherished. To have Adonai as that which we call divine. No substitute, no other, only Adonai. For Adonai Echad. Adonai is one. There is no parallel. There is no comparison. There is nothing like Adonai. Adonai is what it is to be one. Adonai is what it is to make the world as one. Our ancestors called to each other, each reminding the other, Shema Yisrael, listen Israel, hear people around me. Adonai Eloheinu, it is Adonai that is our God. Adonai Echad, and God is one. It is only Adonai, each calling to the other, each the singular of themselves, calling out in the ironic multiplication of voices to give true voice to the singularity of Adonai. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Adonai is the source of all. Adonai is the creator of all. We understand why God was disappointed in all. The generation of the Mabul, the generation of the flood, the corruption of all the world, descending away from the beauty, the justice, the love, the compassion that God had wanted the world to express. At that point, Adonai brought a great flood upon the world, washing it clean and allowing the remnant to survive, that it may begin again, a second creation, a second opportunity. There would be no third. But what of those on the Teva, on the ark? As they sat inside the ark that had been closed by the hand of God, as they sat and heard the rain lash down around them, as they felt the ark raising higher and higher on the waters let loose from the deeps beneath, what did they feel? What did they think? Their hearts were full of loss, of longing, of regret. Their hearts were full of gratitude, being safe and sheltered amidst the global catastrophe. Their hearts yearned for an end to the storm, to a rebirth of the world, for the sun to be released, for the land to be made fertile again. Day and night, night and day, for 40 days and 40 nights, they waited with the storm outside and the storm inside, seeking peace from their regrets, seeking peace in their thankfulness, seeking peace in their dreams, to allow ourselves a taste of what they felt, of what perhaps each of us feels when we are in the midst of the storm, trying to weather events beyond our control. We will mark 40 ticks of our clock, 40 strokes of our breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 'When will the storm end? When will we be back on firm ground? When will the swaying of the ship be only a memory?' 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 'Halfway through the time allotted by God, halfway through the storm and turmoil. Is the worst behind us? Are the 20 days to come worse still as they add to what has already fallen? And yet we have made it through these 20 days. We have been safe and secure. We will reach dry land. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 'So close to the end, so far from the fears of the beginning, so near to our release, so near to the new beginning. We've almost made it. We hope the world we build will be better than the one we have left behind. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. As our ark comes to rest, floating on the still sea, the waves receding, rocked only by the gentle breeze. We know the past is the worst, and the future will be better. We are still patient. O Rev Yona, raven and dove, night and day, we still seek for the dry land. We seek for our release from the prison of our past, the release to allow our dreams to take flight. O Rev Yona, day and night, night and day, the raven and dove fly, seeking our new beginning. The ark was our shelter, our life. But it is time to leave. It is time to take flight. Time to make this world the paradise it is meant to be.